Hello, my name is Joseph Tauscher with Lamont Brothers Design and Construction, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the different levels of drywall finish. Drywall or sheetrock is a gypsum-based wallboard product that's attached to the 2x4 walls or 2x6 walls in a home with nails or screws, and it's used as a surface to finish and then put paint on to create a finished wall in a home. The first step of installing drywall in a home is to take the sheet and attach it to the wall with whatever fasteners you're going to use. The second step is to start finishing this product with joint tape over wherever the sheets come together, and then applying drywall mud or joint compound over those joints to create a seamless wall surface. The third step, if desired, is to add texture to the walls or the ceilings to add style or dimension to the space. Let's talk about the different levels of drywall finish. You could call the boards attached to the wall level 0. There's no joint tape, there's no nothing. Level 1 finish, otherwise known as fire taping, is you're just putting a joint tape, usually attached with a thin layer of mud behind it, on the various joints, and is often left as the final product in rough spaces like garages or utility rooms, or sometimes commercial spaces like warehouses. Level 2 is often also a good candidate for rough spaces and involves another layer of joint compound over the joints and filling all the nail or screw holes. Level 3 is the most common level of drywall finish that we see in residential remodeling, and involves an additional third coat on top of the joints and making sure that all the screw holes and nail holes have been filled and as everything is flat to either receive a layer of primer and paint or to receive whatever texture you're going to apply on it. Level 4 is just what it sounds like, an additional layer of joint compound over everything. The idea is the more coats of drywall, mud, or joint compound that you put on, the flatter and smoother you can get. Level 4, you're starting to get into upscale, high quality, glassy, smooth finishes. Level 5 finish is almost an art form and requires some advanced techniques and some very skilled work on it to get an almost cabinet grade finish on your walls or ceiling. You're going back to the basics to make sure that even after you apply your joint compound, that wall is completely flat and has no variation to it at all. You could send a laser down the wall and it would be perfect. Generally, level 5 finish or similar is only used in very high-end luxury homes or specialty applications. The most common texture combination that we see in the Portland metro area is a knockdown on the ceiling and an orange peel texture on the walls. Often in older homes, you'll see smooth wall everywhere, or sometimes you'll see a combination of a knockdown texture on the ceiling, but smooth walls. Really, it comes down to personal preference and the feel and look of the home. To select a drywall finish for your project may seem a little intimidating. Hopefully this video will have given you some answers to the question of what drywall finish is right for your project. If you'd like to see more of our videos, please like and subscribe to our channel.